Tjena allesammans, välkommen till en helt ny video. Vi ska spela lite Hogwarts Legacy och vi ska attenda till Beasts class, heter det. Jag vet inte vad det betyder, men vi får kolla helt enkelt. En quest i alla fall, på main story mission om man säger så.
Welcome, everyone.
Professor Hovin.
I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly
Usch, vilket fult djur. Usch.
Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes,
Usch, vilken äcklig liten murveldjur.
Here.
Det ser ut som min syrras hund, Theo.
You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
Aha.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry.
Nej.
Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
Han kan få lite mat. Jag får lite mat. Varsågod.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
Det är klart Gerald tycker om mig.
He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition.
Vem tycker inte om Dexter Bidderwood liksom?
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Neasels? De låter farliga. Tigerkatter. Eller vad är detta för?
Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least.
Slytherin student.
From Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy.
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Jag får inte kodda bra på honom.
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
Exakt.
Let's go.
Dexter bara kommer in och bara zap up. They didn't stand a chance against Dexter.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald.
Varsågod, Neasel.
The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
Alltså det är klart att de tycker om.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Men jag vill inte prata med dig.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
I enjoyed it.
I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea.
Mm.
Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years.
Of
Be
course,
on the
she
lookout
has
for my
that
owl.
idiot
Meanwhile,
Weasley
I also
hate
encourage
her.
you to study as many beasts as you can on your own
Ja, det
time.
är klart att du tycker det. Ser jag ut som att jag tycker om det eller?
Over here.
Men, måste jag prata med Poppy?
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
Hon är ju
I
störtkär i
certainly
mig.
hope that's a good thing.
Hon vill
It's
bli
something my
min
gran and I say.
flickvän.
It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually,
Vad är
in
det för
light of
similar
that,
mind?
there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
Sounds
You've
intriguing.
intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
Måste jag följa med henne
Come
nu
with me.
då? Nej, jag vill inte följa med dig.
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you.
Ska jag hon kommer ju
As I
trycka
said,
in mig i
we think alike.
skogen och bara
Pleasant surprise.
ta mig i röven eller någonting. Jag känner
Quite the weather
mig
we're having,
rädd.
Don't you think?
Poppy,
Hon
where
kom-
are you taking me?
Ja, precis.
It really is much better if I just show you.
Where are you taking? Men hon kommer ju köra, alltså hon kommer ta mig in i skogen och köra en Avada Kedavra på mig.
Don't worry, we're nearly there.
Don't worry, säger du. Jag är väldigt worried.
Stand back.
Stand back. Will do, Poppy. En griffin! Eller vad heter de? Griff. Oj, oj, oj.
Please meet Highwing.
Highwing.
Isn't she just magnificent?
Hello, Highwing.
Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before
Hippogriffs.
you approach them.
Heter det? Hippogriffs. Okej. Går och kör fram och kör en Avada Kedavra, va? Det blir kul. Bow. Hello. I bow for you. Bow. Ännu längre. Kom igen nu. Gå ner för helvete.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you like.
Såklart
I
inte.
come and check on her every once in a while.
Oh.
Bring her
Lyft upp
passages,
vingen så jag kan
tell her
borsta
what's
under
going on
också.
in the castle. You wouldn't know
Nu ska vi
from
få
looking
mat
at
också.
her,
Varsågod.
but she's a
Här får
dreadful
du mat.
busybody.
Nej fy! Vilken snål hippogriffs. Den tog min mat och sen stack den. Vilken idiot.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
Kunde jag inte svara she was
thought she was
ugly.
brilliant.
It was the
Can't
worst
believe you
thing I
introduced
ever
me to her.
seen, skulle
I
jag vilja säga.
suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something.
Oj, oj,
I'm
oj.
just not sure what.
Det är ju inget bra. That sounds
That does seem
suspicious.
strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
Would be good.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know,
Information
the better I can
is
keep Highwind
power.
safe.
That's the
You've seen
key
Undeterred.
phrase of the every
Will you let me know when you find
universe,
out?
you know,
Oh,
yes.
Very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Nej, jag tror jag aldrig mer kommer vilja prata med dig. Nej, det känns springa ifrån den här Poppyn här. Jag vill inte se henne igen. Okej, vi ger ett nytt försök här, tänker jag. Vi ser om det laggar mindre denna gången. Vi ska åka och träffa Sebastian Sallow i Feldcroft. Ingen aning vad Feldcroft är, men vi ska dit i alla fall.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Could it be a Merlin trial? Yes, it could, maybe. A Merlin trial? Jag har inga mellow leaves, annars hade vi kunnat ha dem där. Alltså det här spelet, det är så snyggt gjort. Nu kör jag på ganska dålig grafik för att det inte ska lagga förhoppningsvis. Men ja. Det är bara vilket fantastiskt. Jag älskar open world-spel som har stories och missions som det här. Alltså där man ska... Ja, men det är open world. Du kan spela... Du kan åka hur du vill, precis som man kan här. Du kan välja när du ska göra missions. Det finns liksom små grejer du ska göra, som de här, till exempel ballongerna. Eller som Merlins trial och sådana grejer. Alltså jag älskar sådana spel. Om nu jag klarar en grej. Då fick vi XP. Älskar det. Finns det ännu mer ballonger? Nu undrar jag ju... Jag minns inte riktigt. Eller jag minns. Jag har ingen koll på vad man har pratat med Sebastian Sallow. Och vad man ska göra här liksom.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Feldcroft. Alltså det är typ ett litet ställe. Här har vi Sebastian Sallow, my dude.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Aura and refuses to look into it,
Sebastian verkar
even
arg.
after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's.
Så vi ska alltså följa med Sebastian Sallow till hans farbror. Bror, ja. För att han skulle bli som han var förr eller något, jag vet inte.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Enter the Sallow home. Det var inte så långt vi skulle springa.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can.
Hon har
The
blivit
sooner you
cursed.
accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
Ja, jag försökte i alla fall.
If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes.
Solomon
Sebastian's friend.
Sallow.
I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
Surely there's
It could be that
something.
you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
Hopp
With
är
all
det
due
sista
respect,
som
sir,
sviker en.
Hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
Tråkig gubbe.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Ja, jag förstår.
Are you
Ann.
all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by.
Det är lugnt,
wish you well.
Ann.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Brother. And your mother. Hej då, Ann. Nej, så skratt åt henne. Hon har alltså blivit cursad av några
Why will he not listen to me?
dwarves.
She's my sister.
Sebastian,
How
ta
are you
lugna
doing,
ner dig.
Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Follow
Ranrock's loyalists are capable
Sebastian.
of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. Up there,
Alltså
on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne.
vart jag ser inte för det står
This way.
helt still. Där uppe alltså. Okej.
One less human to worry about. Someone there?
Ja, det går ju inte att spela när det är så här.
Let's get this over. There you are.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Who do you think you are? When are you going to give up? I won't. Rather unwise coming back this way. Fight about as well as a puffskein. Just you wait till I'm on solid ground. You are postponing the inevitable.
Confringo!
Bam, bam. Bam, bam.
I won't rest.
Nu kom den till
You've made your
är det en
last
boss.
mistake.
Loyalist command.
I don't have time for this.
Nej, men synd om dig då.
One less human to worry about. No!
Confringo!
I won't rest.
Incendio!
Correct coming here. Let's get this over.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Such
Protego!
There you are.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Repulsor! Incendio! Levioso! Accio!
That was meant for me.
Levioso! Incendio! Accio!
Prepare.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for.
Det var rätt många med. Jag fattar inte varför det laggar så mycket. Det är gött irriterande. Men det är inte så mycket att göra, antar jag. För dålig dator.
Those loyalists
Couldn't
deserved
agree
what
more.
they got.
This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at
Ja,
Bidderwigs,
Sebastian
but I keep
tänker
thinking that there
likadant.
might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason.
Search the estate
stations for everything.
clues. Ska vi leta efter ledtrådar? Nice, kul. Ja, det går inte att spela när det är så här. Är det hit nu?
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the ministry isn't doing more.
It's a wonder the ministry doesn't doing more.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Alltså var typ 50 sekund så bara det ställer sig helt stilla.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Haha. Jag undrar ju lite varför Sebastian bara står där.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Explain!
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
If you say so.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Guess we find out. Om 100 år, när det är laggat klart.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
Confirmed.
They're after something bigger.
Bara springa
You're not going
allt.
to believe this. I can see the undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Is there a monarch journal entry 2 of 7?
Seems these journal entries are from... I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Undercroft enter. Okej, så ser vi vad som
Why would the
händer.
door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Someone
Why
has
hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
rune diagram.
Anything
Okay.
helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to see Anne would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Bye bye. What is going to happen now then? Jo, jag vet vad som kommer hända nu. Vi avslutar dagens video för att, ja, det är dags för det tycker jag. Tyckte ni om den så får ni inte glömma gilla, dela, kommentera och prenumerera. Så hörs vi i nästa video. Hej då!
Fuck off and die. Du är för ful för mig och din morsa går för en 100. Du sa det rakt i mitt face.